Hi everybody, Marty Hosking, Keller Williams Greater Omaha. Great to have you here for another session of Get to Know Omaha, my favorite spots and the things that I like about each spot. So today we're in an area that some people refer to as Countryside Village for the shopping center, one of the oldest drive-up shopping malls in Omaha. One of the first ones. But also this area is called Loveland or Indian Hills. So it's the center part of the city, center really. And some people have actually referred to this area as sort of the Beverly Hills of Omaha. It's beautiful large lots, beautiful large ranches built in the 60s, and just beautiful living where you can walk to a lot of things in this area. So you also have the West Side High School, which is in the center of it, and other District 66 schools, which are highly desired by many people. And we have also headquarters for Leo A. Daley, Architecture and Engineering, one of the largest ones in the country, and a couple of Starbucks and all that. But let me point out my three favorite spots here, and then we'll talk a little bit more about the neighborhood. My favorite place, one of my favorite places to eat in the whole city, is right here behind me at the end, called Timber, and the theme is kind of log cabin-ish. They use wood-fired ovens for different aspects of the menu. Great cocktails and a casual atmosphere. Prices are right, and the food is some of the best I've had. My favorite food there is the Cuban sandwich, del Cubano, the best one that I've had in any city that I've had it, except for Miami. But try that out. The second great place here is a place to go for a great beer. And then it's a brewery as well, so they brew their own beer at the Casual Pint, and that's the next slot over here. And again, fantastic, unique brews, unique flavors, great atmosphere. And then the third item that I would bring your attention is just a coffee shop, but it's been here forever. Now we do have Starbucks right up here. You can see Starbucks over there. And there are actually two Starbucks in this area now. There's a new one on the other side of this, more towards Dodge Street and Indian Hills. Great places, we all know Starbucks, but the Village Grinder, that's where the community meets. That's where everybody hangs out. That's been there forever. And homebrewed coffee, great atmosphere, great little pastries. Everything's homemade and everything's Omaha. So I recommend that as well. About the neighborhood, so I've been fortunate enough to be able to sell in this neighborhood, and I will just say that what people love about here is the fact that it's actually a walkable neighborhood. It's a neighborhood that's very vibrant and growing, even though there are some older stately homes and ranches in here that have been here for many, many years. But it's very well manicured, very well cared for, and large lots. Behind me on this side over there, you can see a space back there that's a large piece of land. That is a sign of what is happening in this part of town. People are finding so much value in the area that it is worth it to actually tear down an older home that hadn't been well cared for, or that would take too much money to revitalize, and build something new. They call them tear downs. But I'd like to say that this area isn't just tearing down; they're actually building up and putting even greater, beautiful architecture in here, and making it a little more dense. This one here to my left here behind me, this area, that was the area that there were, I believe, 4 houses or 3 houses on large lots. Now there are, it looks to me to be about 10 lots in there, and these are homes starting at around $500,000 in that area. And I would say the price range for this area in Loveland tends to be between 500 and $1 million, starting at 500. And then in Indian Hills, you can find something under 500, but you can also go up to $1 million in that area. And then the big secret to the little area that area by Indian Hills is that this is some of the finest examples, and I would say there were some that would stand out even in the whole Midwest, of authentic mid-century modern architecture. Some of the best stuff, and very appropriately, right in the shadows of Leo A. Daley Company that did an amazing amount of great architectural pieces throughout the world and also in here in Omaha. So please join me sometime for a cup of coffee at the Village Grinder, a Cubano at Timber, and then we'll finish it off with a great pint over at the Casual Pint. Thanks for joining me. we've been here in Loveland, Countryside Village, and Indian Hills today. And if you do need any information about what the market is doing in this particular area, because it's very strong, as you can imagine, please let me know and let's talk.